Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They flaunt that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. This an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah. Hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, oh well. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah.
Hello, puppets.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1300 and 23 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and ye old hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swoley-O, back with another episode of the Sleaze. What is good? Oh, if you're having any issues with the stream, sign out and come back in. That's the standard. That's the standard if you're having issues with any kind of audio. Right now it's on your end. We are making some gains and taking some fucking names. How we doing, beaches? What's good? What's good? Hello, hello. It is Friday. Flex Friday. Let's flex on them. Let's flex on them a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, making some sick fucking gains every fucking day. Today's episode is going to be fun. I'm assuming it's going to be fun because it always is fun for Daddy. It's fun for me. This is the last weekend, I guess, before Christmas. You know, we're coming up on the new year. Obviously, it's like a week and a half away. A week and a half away. A week and a half away. Like, New Year's is here. The resolutioners are coming. Fuck your resolutions, beaches. Fuck your fucking resolutions. We're going to talk today about supporting yourself. And, a lot of you are around family. How many of you are spending time with family this holiday? How many of you are going to have family around you? So again, today's Swole card, if you want to win, hashtag support yourself. How many of you have family coming into town? How many of you are expecting family? How many of you are going to have family? How many of you are not looking forward to having family, anything in between, but a lot of you are going to be either going places or you're going to be spending time with people that you don't normally spend your time with. And then you're going to have to explain yourself why you don't want to eat your aunt's slop or whatever the fuck that she made, some casserole or some fucking shit. But just keep in mind that no one has to understand your journey but you. No one has to answer to anything but you. Your decisions, you're the only one that has to answer to them. Okay, so whether you want to make a decision to cheat, whether you want to eat crap, whether you want to just drink your life away for the next week, look, I'm your papa, I ain't your daddy. You're going to do whatever the fuck you want. You're a grown ass adult, but you are the only one that has to answer for your consequences, for your decisions. That's really all it is. You make a choice to go to the gym. You make a choice to make better food choices. You make a choice to put something in your mouth, whether it's good or a dirty, bleeding AIDS dick, like we talked about yesterday. If you're eating shit food, you're making that choice to eat shit food. So understand that your choices do have outcomes. Your choices do have outcomes, don't they? They do. If you make a choice, it is going to lead. If you make a bunch of choices and you string them together, they are going to lead to an outcome. Whatever that outcome is, I don't know. You don't know what that is either. No one fucking knows what the outcome exactly will be. But if you're making those decisions, it's your responsibility. So you have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to eat healthier. You have a choice to go to the gym. You have a choice to meditate. You have a choice to practice yoga. You have a choice to say, no thanks, I'm not hungry right now. No thanks, I'll eat later. You just have choices. That's all you have. You literally just have choices. And if you are obese and you are obese because of those choices, whose fucking fault is it? We have to start taking responsibility for our actions and to minimize. And I think this is one of the biggest issues, is that people don't realize, or they don't put enough weight on individual decisions. So it goes both ways. It pulls from both directions. So hear me out. When you make a decision to, let's say, have a cookie, is it the cookie that's evil? Is the cookie going to make you obese? Is the cookie going to kill you? Is the cookie going to be the end of all your potential progress? Let's give the actual answer no. It won't. Oh my God, Papa Swole, you're telling me to eat a cookie? No, I'm not telling you to eat a fucking cookie, you jabroni. What I'm saying is, the facts are the facts. One is not going to make a difference. But what is the real impact of one? You know, what's the real impact of a cheat meal or feeding into your impulses in terms of, oh, I want that cookie or I want that junk food, shit that we know is shit, okay? It's psychological. It's the mapping in your brain. It's that reward system that makes it okay in your life. That is much more powerful. And this is nothing about, this is not to create eating issues, but it's just a fact. When you create those reward-based systems, this is where stress comes from. This is where stress eating comes from. You have this reward system that when you're stressed or when you have a rough day, it triggers those cravings because you expect it. It's that instant gratification from the food that your body associates with that necessary uptick it needs when you have stress. So when you have a family issue or you had a rough day at work, what do you want to do? You want to go and grab a drink. You want to go and eat a cheeseburger with fucking fries and all this, mayonnaise and jizz all over it. It's just these associations that your brain doesn't know anything but it's what it's experienced. That's what's interesting. Your brain doesn't know. It's learned over the course of years and decades based on experience of its environment. Your brain is learning your environment. Your brain is always learning your environment. It's adapting to the environment. It's adjusting. It's assessing. And it knows what these triggers are. And it knows what this one leads to. It's like, hey, if we have this, then this is going to happen. So you start anticipating that result. You start anticipating that reward. You start anticipating that dopamine release when you fucking drink a glass of soda or something, or have that cookie. That's why you have these triggers. Oh, whenever I'm tired, whenever I'm stressed, I just crave food. It's not magic. It's not a mystery. It's because you've programmed your body to follow that path. Like, these are habits. That's why it's hard to break, because these are literally trained or learned mechanisms in your brain from just patterns. There's habits. Okay. So it's not that one cookie will make you fat. It's not that one cookie will kill you. It's not that one glass of soda will be the end of the world. But it depends on how you are setting up those triggers. It depends on how you are training your brain. How are you associating those foods? Are they part of a reward system? Are they part of an associative system in your life that will be triggered based on stress, based on exhaustion, based on frustration? It can't be a crutch. Food can't be a crutch. And people just are so far past this point that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a simple trigger. And there's a lot of discipline there too. And discipline gets a bad reputation. We love to rep the military. Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. The military, the fundamental platform that the military is based on is discipline, is obedience, is teamwork, right? For the greater good. It's discipline. Yet in the real world, when you turn down junk food, you're looked at as an asshole. Like, oh my God, how could you do that? How can you turn that down? You have an eating disorder because you're not eating a bucket of fucking fries. That doesn't make any sense. I take pleasure in turning down food that I don't want or that doesn't serve me. I take pleasure in it. It's satisfying knowing that I have control over my decisions. I think that's very important. I think that's very powerful. I think that is understated, and I don't think people are aware of the impact of that. If someone says, hey, do you want some of these fries? And I say, no, thank you. They might smell good. My brain might think, oh, this will be good, but I know they're not objectively. And then when I turn them down, I feel good. I'm like, I will eat later. I will have a steak later. I will eat my food later. And I feel satisfied. There's that satisfaction from discipline. There's that satisfaction from staying on point. There's that satisfaction from having control in a world that really doesn't have that much control. And that's an important tool. That's a strength. And that can help you. That bleeds into other areas of your life. That bleeds into other areas that will help. And it's not just about nutrition. It's really about mindset. We compartmentalize nutrition. If I turn down that food, I have an eating disorder. If you turn down that food because you know it doesn't help you, because you know you feel like shit when you eat it, because that doesn't lead you to your fucking goal, that's not an eating disorder. That is you taking control of your fucking life and making the necessary step-by-step movements and executions to get what you fucking want. That's not an eating disorder. That's not an eating disorder. That's common sense. That's doing what it takes to get where you want to go. That's the human drive and passion that has created so much innovation. It's, oh, I want to go here. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. That's how we've evolved. The only problem is a very small percentage of people think like that, and the rest are just mindless fucking goats that just follow. And I know it's sheep, but goat just sounded like the fucking animal that needed to be said. Sheep. It's a soft word. Goat. You fucking goat. The sheep. All right? The sheep. And it's too bad. It's too bad that people don't notice this. The power of discipline. The power of discipline. The power of order. The power of controlling what you can control. Just the power of how you can process your own concepts in your brain. I think that needs to be something that's discussed more. I think that's something that needs to be talked about more. I don't think we should be talking bad about obsession. I don't think we should be talking bad about hard work. I don't think we should be looking down on, again, obsession and just relentless drive. I don't think we should be talking down upon people that strive for more. I think we can always improve. It doesn't mean that you're not wonderful and beautiful and special the way you are, but that's also human nature to try to do more, to try to help more people, or to try to improve yourself. Level up. It's about leveling up. It's about expanding your mind. If not, meditate. You might see these people meditating. All they do is meditate. That's not moving forward in progress. Absolutely, they're making progress, but in a different venue, in a different direction. You can still pursue what you're passionate about, but don't you want to get better or more involved? If there's something you enjoy, you just want to do more of it. You want to be more involved. You want to get more deep into it, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a skill, whether it's a book, whether it's a concept. It doesn't matter. You just want more. Humans want to do more. Either we want to acquire more things. That's why we just buy shit we don't fucking need. Or we want to get bigger because we're not bigger. Grass is greener. We want things we don't have. We want to achieve what we haven't achieved. So do it. It's okay. It's okay to work hard. It's okay to get what you want. It's okay to have passion. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to do things that other people don't want to do. It's okay to do things in a way that other people don't want to do things. You're a different fucking person. I'm doing shit differently than other people. I don't care what other people are doing. That's why I very, 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 very rarely watch what anyone does. Even people that I support online, I barely watch anyone's videos. I barely watch anyone's content. I just don't I support them as individuals, but I don't keep up with everyone else's content because I'm busy doing my shit. That's how I work. I just don't see what other people do. I don't have competition. That's not an ego talking. That's just because I don't have competition. There's no other Papa Swolio. There's no other me. So who is my fucking competition? Who? If there was an exact clone, like another Papa Swolio over there, like, holy shit, there's doppelganger Papa Swolio. I got to keep up. Even then, it would sound weird. Doesn't make sense. Okay? There's only one me. There's only one person doing my shit the way I'm doing it. Where's my fucking competition? Where's the other Daily Swole? Where you at? Nowhere. That's what I fucking thought. Exactly. Yes, there's a lot of fitness podcasts. Yes, there are a lot of people in the fitness fucking industry, but I have no competition. That's my mindset. And it's not from an ego standpoint. It's that there's only one me doing shit my fucking way. And that's that. That's that. Legit. There's no fucking competition. For you, who's your competition? My competition is myself 10 years ago, or whatever that stupid shit is. Just keep on constantly adjusting, constantly improving, pushing yourself, wanting more, desiring more. Just think about the competition aspect of it. It's funny. I understand, of course, when from a business standpoint, but Swolenormous, even Swolenormous X, I don't look at it in that manner. I do, but I don't. Like, it's the fucking Swole fam. Like, we're developing a community. We're developing this mindset. We're keeping each other on point. You keep me on point. I keep you on point. You got to create that little bubble. You got to create the bubble. You got to create the shield to that outside bullshit. Doesn't mean that people can't think differently, but there's a lot of flag planting. There's a lot of loud fucking noise in the fitness industry. There are a lot of people that are in fitness. I don't even see myself in fitness. I'm fucking Papa Swolio, and this is the Daily Motherfucking Swole, and this is Swolenormous, and the services, the memberships, the content, it's about life. It's fitness without the bullshit, but it's pretty much life without the bullshit too. And no one's an expert in life. There's no life expert. We just have experience. And if you grow a strong community and people that have varying experiences and everyone trying to do better for themselves, you'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. You listen to me, I listen to all of you. I hear you. That's why Swolenormous X, for example, is developing the way it is. It's covering all aspects of your health, wellness, and lifestyle. You know? Make yourself better. Make yourself better. When you make yourself better for you, you make yourself better for everyone around you. You know, I just don't see it like a lot of people do. I don't have competition in the fitness industry. That's just how I see it. I really don't. You can't convince me that I do. It's just not the approach. It's not the thing. It's not like, oh, so I'm going to do that person's program instead of your. Hey, I don't sell a fucking program, jabroni. I don't do programs. We have it inside Swolenormous X, but you all know, where's my Swole fam at? Where's my Swolenormous X members at? You know it's not a program, is it? Would you consider Swolenormous X a program? It's a whole different approach, the way I like to discuss things. The whole different approach, the way I like to deliver content. It's so much bigger than just fitness. But that's an easy way to explain it to a lot of people. But it's more than that. When you start getting involved with your training, you really start listening to yourself and you really start digging into how your mind works. It's you realize it's not. We all think of fitness as physical. Oh, what physical food and what physical training? What exercise am I doing? Am I doing a bench press correctly? What's my proper form for a squat? Yeah, I think we all, here at least, and those of you that are in Swolenormous X, I think we all start to agree pretty quickly that that's the easy part. How to do a proper squat? That's really fucking easy, isn't it? Isn't that the easy shit that's pretty much ubiquitous? That's pretty much commoditized information. How do you do a proper squat? I find that boring. I find that boring to talk about. I'll educate you on how to do a proper squat. We'll work on yoga and mobility, and we have exercise tutorials and X. Like, that's there, but that doesn't make you healthier. That doesn't improve your health. That's good to know. And I'm not knocking how to do a proper squat. I'm not knocking anyone that does that kind of content. There are a lot of big name YouTubers and people that do a lot of exercise breakdowns and tutorials. That's great. It's good information. You should know how to do these things properly. But that's not the real, that doesn't make someone, that doesn't help someone get results versus someone. That's not the game changer. You know, that's just information that's been around for decades, how to do this properly. It's whether or not people want to look for it. That's not my cup of tea. That's not what I really care about. All right. That's not what gets people results. That's not what really keeps people focused. That's not what people need. That's what people think they need. But it's not what people need. It's really not. So, you know, when we were talking about supporting yourself, again, hashtag support yourself, we kind of got off, and I'm reading through and I'm showing some comments on the screen for people that are part of Swolenormous X. I love it. Ryan, Swolenormous X is the best cult to be a part of. Damn straight. Swolenormous X is a new way of life. Thank you so much, Natasha. Appreciate it. Cerny, it's a lifestyle. William, nah, you didn't send me a PDF and an email and then never interact with me again. Definitely not a quote program, LOL. Jeff, it's a philosophy. Don't ask V Shred. James, it's a relationship, not a program, a relationship with other like-minded people looking to change our lives. Jessica, X is a community. We support the support yourself mentality. We certainly do. Christian Guerra, nope, it's a family. It has lots of content, but it's not about the programs. It's mindset, individual needs, overall health, community, etc. It's so much and so amazing. Love you so much. Thank you, dear. I agree with this statement. I get told from Stephanie, I get told all the time how it's so hard to change because of the environment they're in, but I always tell them it starts with them. When you're supporting yourself, when you take ownership for your situation, when you actually take initiative to make those proper changes, then the environment doesn't matter. You create the environment inside your own mind. For those of you that are ex-members, inside Brain Gains, when we go over that guided, when you're listening to Swolosophy and the guided meditation practice, it's really what's going on inside your own mind. You realize that there is no real difference between what's in your mind and your surroundings. It's just your consciousness. It's just your awareness. And when you start examining how your brain works and just how these things appear and how these elements around you exist, but you don't have to internalize them, it's really about letting all the noise go. And this is part, again, why this episode is support yourself. If you're supporting yourself and you are allowing the more important things to linger, or you're pondering the more important things, you're clearing out your closet, essentially. You go into your closet, you open the door, everything falls out on you. You need to clean your closet. You need that spring clean. You need to go back to that ground zero and neutralize everything that's going on in your life. You need to make the background noise the background noise. That's always going to be there. You're always going to have those thoughts. You're always going to have these things that pop up. But how often, or are you addressing them all the time? Doesn't mean you have to address them. Doesn't mean you have to internalize them. Doesn't mean you have to react to them. And if you're always very reactionary, then you don't have control. And if you don't have control inside your mind, you're not going to have good control with your surroundings and good interactions. It's a cult that brings out your best and keeps you healthy. Swole cult. Hey, cult has a bad reputation. Depends on what it's for. Depends on what the approach is. You can label it whatever you want. It's damn straight. It's going to make you healthier. It's all about constantly learning and constantly educating. And anytime you're around people that think they know everything, it's okay to have experience. You should. And it's great. You share experience, which is what I do. I share my experiences. I share my self-education, my formal education. I share what I know to this point in the group. Of course, there can always be amazing revelations in science in the next 10 years. Well, that's a global thing. And as we all learn, then things develop. But if we're encouraging people to find their best way, their best path, their best methodology. For example, nutrition. It just comes up. That's like the common one. Well, we have a lot of vegans inside Swolenormous X. I talk about eating grass-fed beef all the fucking time, don't I? All the fucking time. All the time. I talk about eating grass-fed beef all the time. Doesn't insult people that want to follow a vegan path. It's fine. All are welcome. I'm sure we have people that are doing carnivore, and then we have paleo and keto, and then we have everything in between. But we start with an elimination diet. We start from that central point of, hey, let me figure out what's really best for my body. Let me put myself number one. Let me not follow any ideology for an ideology's sake. Let me follow what's optimal for my health. And then when you pursue that, you're doing it for the right reasons, and you don't have these false attachments and these false gods surrounding your identity. You're not making the food your identity. You're making it a tool that will help you become a better person. That's all it is. It's fueling your body. It's giving yourself the fuel that you react best with, that you like, that you enjoy, that you feel fuels you, and then you're sticking to that. Then you don't have to defend your nutrition or your diet. This is what you do, and you found what works best for you. So fuck everyone else. Bye, Felicia. Got rid of many people in my life that wanted to keep me overweight to make them feel better. I said, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Yolanda, this is why meditation is so important. Oh, 100,000%. When you start examining what's going on inside your brain hole, man, that's a whole... We don't understand what's going on in there. We don't understand what's going on in the brain. We don't know yet. We're learning. As a species, we're learning. There's so much. There's so much to learn. There's so much to uncover. But no one has your perspective of what goes on in your head. No one has the same perspective of what's going on in your brain. So you have to take control of it. You have to step up. You have to step up and learn for yourself. And if you're willing to do that, you'll see amazing progress. You'll get amazing feedback. You'll get amazing results, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be great. It'll be great for you. And it's a practice. It's a practice. You know, you can take it further. People do meditation retreats. People do all sorts of things. I myself, just scratching the surface. I'm exploring it myself. It's all your individual journey, but it can really open up the world. Because once you have control, and not even just control, once you have a better understanding, once you have a better awareness of how your brain works and you're comfortable being within yourself, things on the outside don't affect you as much. It makes it more manageable. You're not reactive. You just absorb it and deflect it. It just doesn't even impact you the same way. What do you find? And you could drop that in the comments below. Those of you that are watching live, make sure that you drop in the comments. How do you feel since you started meditating? And especially those of you that are Swolenormous X members, since you started doing brain gains and soulosophy, that section, what have you learned? What have you learned, or what has changed for you? Like, how would you put that into words? What do you feel? How do you feel different? If at all. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight, but it depends on what you want and what you focus on and how much effort you put into it. Because it's something that you learn, that you carry throughout your day. It's not, I sat down to meditate and then that's it. You start to think like that, and you start to think differently throughout your day. It starts to be something that constantly, I would explain it as, it's similar to an app on your phone that runs in the background. It's like a program. It's like a new operating system. You just start processing things differently. You don't look at the same information under the same lens. Things that used to affect you more don't affect you quite as much. Watching the Daily Swole is equal to someone going to church, spreading the good word of sick fucking gains. Thanks, Oscar. Papa Swolio, a cult leader. Shh. They don't know yet. They don't know. However, if I'm a cult leader, instead of having everyone drink poison, we're just going to sit around a campfire and just eat like grass-fed beef. So there won't be any mass suicide. It'll just be like mass beef eating. It'll just be like, we're all just eating grass, all eating a ribeye together. It's a lot different. There you go, William. It's okay if we identify as a cult. Papa Swolio isn't going to make us drink any Kool-Aid because of all the sugar, so we'll be safe. Oh, God. That's right. Swolexarian. Swolarian? Swoleology. I'm a Swoletarian. I'm telling you, I'm running on the Swole platform. Papa Swolio 2020. Papa Swolio 2020. When you cheat on your health, you're only cheating yourself. Damn straight. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Papa, for all you do, and your content helps me get better every day. Why, thank you so much. Thank you. Holly, I've never felt better. Had my sister's B-day last night and had a couple drinks and still didn't feel like crappy food, cake, pies. None of it interests me. I went to the fridge and ate fresh prawns. Nice. Jessica, support yourself because you're the only one who can and should. Damn straight. Mike, although my wife works out with me, they always joke that I'm part of a cult here. I say, come join us. One of us. One of us. The nighttime is the right time. Christian Guerra. Meditation is amazing, helps you get out of your head and helps you control your emotions and reset. Oscar, I can't wait to do my daily meditation. I'm aware of my depression when it comes up. Paul Lioness, meditation makes me more self-aware, so more in control. Jessica, with brain gains, I learned to slow down. Sometimes I can pause before my knee-jerk reaction. Stephanie, meditation significantly improved my life. I listen to people and gunfire all day, so a few moments of peace are the best. Oof, I can imagine. My goodness. Yeah, Papa Swolio's sleeping. Holly, I get more out of this podcast than when I did go to church 2 times a week. Praise Papa Swolio. Praise Papa Swolio. Praise those sick fucking gains. Amen, brothers and sisters of the congregation. We all gather here today and make some sick fucking gains. Can I get a swole man? I say swole man. I'll go black preacher real fast on this show. I've done it before. Natasha, I find the yoga to be really meditative. It shuts my brain down for the time I'm doing it, like nothing else does. I'm noticing cravings about food now. I can let them pass instead of compulsively stuffing dirty dick in my mouth. Natasha, you're making a strong case for this swole card today, dear. You're making a strong case for support yourself. I don't know. I feel like anyone that puts dirty dick in my mouth, I feel like anyone that says that deserves a swole card. What do you guys think? Is that a golden ticket right there? I don't know. I'll leave that up. You guys can comment below. That's a great comment. Nicholas, maybe all the fat acceptance people should meditate. I had to. Oh, burp. We'll get a water break coming up. We're going to have to chug some water because I got yoga coming up. So, yeah, everyone should. Everyone should meditate. Everyone should. Yoga is getting more popular, obviously, but when you still go to a class, you'll see the majority of people in there are still women. It's shocking. I'm surprised more guys. That's really what I'm trying to promote. I know a lot of you started doing yoga since joining Swolenormous X. How many of you started doing yoga since following my content? How many of you didn't do yoga or barely did it and now you're doing it all the time? That's the real... Meditation's that next level. Like if you start practicing yoga, you start really feeling the difference psychologically from a yoga practice. Psychologically from a yoga practice is insane. Amazing results. Amazing results psychologically from just a yoga practice. Most people don't realize the impact and the benefit psychologically from practicing yoga. Amazing. Give the girl the ticket. Natasha for the swole card. Go with it. Okay. So Natasha, congratulations. We're going to continue. So that's it. All right. Everyone said, hell yeah, golden ticket. All right. You got it. The Swole fam has decided. So that's what we'll do. Every time there's a golden ticket opportunity where it's like a fucking hell of a comment, we'll put it to a vote. We'll put it to a vote. So congratulations, Natasha. Send us an email to support. We're not ending the podcast yet. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com and we'll get you that Swole card. So congratulations. Congratulations. And you can thank the Swole fam. And of course, you could thank me. You could thank me. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. So thank you, Swole fam. I agree. She deserves it. So Natasha, you got it. You know what to do. Send the email and all that stuff. Cool. Swole fam has spoken. Where was I? Anyway. Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. That's what I thought. That's what I kind of thought. I didn't really think much of it. I'm trying to think back of what I did think before I don't know if I really thought it was for women. I just didn't understand what it was. Let's put it that way. I did not understand what it was. That's for goddamn sure. Did not understand at all what yoga was. So that's for damn sure. But yeah, because I've been doing it for a while now. I think I started doing it, what was that, 2000, about 10 years or so. I say I've been practicing yoga 10 years, 10 years. Some periods of more consistency, like many things. Fitness and training, lifting has always been consistent for me. Now is the most consistent one of the most consistent time periods of when I've ever, practiced yoga regular for a long period of time. And what's amazing is that when you start practicing yoga regularly, you get progress. You'll see a difference. But now I'm starting to really notice the difference. I'm hitting a point in my practice where I'm really starting to notice, oh wow, I can really get into that pose. Oh wow, I'm starting to see that noticeable. And sometimes it takes just regular for months and months, and all of a sudden you kind of make a breakthrough. Maybe you just open up a certain joint in a certain way and it just unlocks a lot of things. So there's a few aspects of my training that have adjusted to put mobility on the forefront. So I'm biasing all my training towards mobility. I'm focusing most of my training on mobility. Overall, I'm focusing more on, functional movement. I've been for a while. I've been focusing more lately, running a new test because I haven't really done this with myself in a long time. More frequency and less volume. So more focused, higher intensity, more strength, more heavy resistance, but less overall volume, and if anything, more frequency. And it's really just trying to maintain as much size as possible while focusing on less volume. Because I just don't like the feeling of being crippled sore anymore. I just don't. I'm not in that right now. I'm not trying to get a lot of size. If you're trying to bulk up and put on a lot of size, you got to train hard. That's what I did. You train like a fucking beast. I'm still training hard, but I'm training with a different purpose. I'm at a different phase of my training. I'm at a different phase of my career. I'm at a different phase of my overload on my body. So this is just stuff that I'm focusing and shifting more. So those of you that are in X, a lot of the programming and stuff that's going to be coming out will be very reflective of this. So there's so much great shit. And this is perfect for those of you that have been lifting for a long time, that have been doing just bodybuilding or a lot of intensity for a long time. Those of you that are X members, a lot of the content that's going to be released in the programming and the new divisions and sections inside Swolenormous X will be very reflective of that transition. So you'll have all the stuff you already have that with Swole season, but all the stuff you need to bulk and to make those put on size, but then to maintain, especially people that are maybe 30, 40, 50 that need to decrease pain and discomfort from limited motion, from strength training, from just being stiff. I'm really combining a lot of strength training with mobility, and I'm feeling great. So I'm finding a lot of cool systematic approaches in my own personal fitness journey I'm going to be putting a lot of content out in X. So fucking fire shit, man. What timing, just what a mindset going into the new year. I'm so excited for 2020. Not only that, we got so many fucking brand new programs. We got fucking new gear coming. We have brand new division. Oh, God, fucking SwoleCon? What? I got to catch up with comments. I haven't been paying attention. Yoga's amazing. Congrats, Natasha. Cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Big year. Yoga is amazing. Viola Rose. I find myself literally light on my feet compared to when I did not do yoga, and I love that feeling. Papa, we need a water break. Do we now? I feel like the comments slowed down. I feel like the comments stopped or something. Where are we here? Yoga's amazing. Okay. All right. We need a water break. We need a water break. We're going to start wrapping this up. I'm starting to space out. I need to mobilize a little bit, move a little bit for class. I like to do a little bit of pre-yoga kind of mobility. I don't like just going in straight, cold, and stiff. So we got Natasha. You already got that. You already got that Swole card. Congratulations. Congratulations. So let's see here. Support yourself. You already did that. You won. Congratulations. Okay, put that over there. Where am I? I'm used to doing the card at the very, very end. So I'm like, wait. Oh, I know I did that already. Okay, wait. All right, we need a water break. So everyone get your water ready. Come on, let me see some water emojis. And like I said, if you want to get demonic spirits in yoga, get the fuck out of here. If you want, drop some eggplants. Let's get some ejaculation. Let's get a good eggplant water storm. All right, so drop some water emojis. Get your water, everyone. All right, you got 30 seconds to get some water. 30 seconds, okay? We'll stay here. 30 seconds until we do the water break. Come on now. Oh, my back. Oh. You know what I always said I was going to do? And I realized, like, hey, if I don't want to sit down the whole time, I always forget, like, oh, it's my fucking podcast. I'll stand up if I want to. Now I'm really tall. That's not even high enough. Hold on. Make that higher. I have to raise that up. There we go. That's better. Oh, my back. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I don't do this more often. I usually sit down and I forget that I can just raise the desk if I want to. Oh, so much better. Okay. I got that burp first. You left your water downstairs? No. Okay, we're going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Drink it. Oh, God, I'm nauseous. Oh. I don't feel so good. All right, I'm going to piss. So I'm going to hold it. No, I got to pee twice. It's very important before you go to do a yoga class or something. You got to do like a double pee. You want to wait and pee like half. You want to drink a ton of water up until like maybe an hour before yoga. That's what you do. You drink you drink a ton of water up until like an hour before yoga. And then you pee half an hour before. And then you make sure you pee like right before that. You just keep on like, you get that frequent pee, but then you kind of taper off. And then you pee right when you get to the fucking class. And then you're good. Gotta saturate. Okay, fam. That being said, I'm going to go chug some more water and pee. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Remember, let's see, Friday, Saturday. We got the Sunday fun day, Q and Anus. Those of you that are in Swolenormous X members, we're going to have a private cast coming up. So make sure that you stay plugged in. Check your Swole text. I will be texting you when we go live for the private streams. And everyone else tomorrow, 1324, fire. Got some more content dropping, of course. So I will see everyone here tomorrow for episode 1324 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. See you tomorrow for 1324. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swole, out.